Hey everyone! Did you know that in the Philippines, over 367% of our jail capacity is currently overcrowded? That means for every single cell designed to hold 10 people, we're cramming in 37 individuals. Imagine being trapped in a space barely big enough to breathe, waiting for a justice system that seems to have forgotten you exist.
I am Claudette Agatha Castro, campus journalist slash vlogger number one.
I am Evangeline C, Gorgonio, campus journalist slash vlogger number 2.
Campus journalist slash blogger number 3.
I am Charlie Nicole Tabu, campus journalist slash blogger number 4.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Nicole C, the president of this organization.
So today we are going to talk about the dark side of our justice system, on why it is organized on the outside and full of flaws in the inside, and how it affects us Filipinos both mentally and financially.
Our justice system was the approach in colonial history, inheriting complex legal frameworks from Spanish and American periods. But what we've inherited is a machinery that moves at a glacial pace. Court cases can drag on for decades, with some prisoners spending more time in jail awaiting trial than their own potential sentence.
The numbers are shocking. By the year 2022, the Commission on Audit revealed that our jails are overcrowded by 3.67%. But this isn't just about overcrowding. This is about humanitarian crisis, where slow court actions, systemic corruptions, and limited legal resources means innocent people can spend years behind the bars. Their lives put on indefinite pause.
Imagine being accused of a horrific crime you didn't commit, spending years in prison, and facing the death penalty. That's the reality Francisco Juan Larrañaga or Paco faced. In 1997, he was convicted for the kidnapping and rape of Mary Joy Chong, despite multiple witnesses placing him in the Manila at the time of the crime. Paco's story is a stark reminder of how our justice system can fail, prioritizing public outcry over due process. Despite evidence of his innocence, he spent 15 years behind bars, 12 of them in the infamous New Bilibid prison. His story highlights the devastating impact of wrongful conviction, not just on the individual but on their families and the entire community.
But the injustices don't stop there. The stories of Rachel Mariano and Betty Belen, indigenous women and human rights advocates, expose a deeper, more systemic problem. They were both imprisoned on trumped-up charges, their activism in defending their ancestral lands becoming the target of persecution. Rachel, a community health worker, was falsely accused of murder and attempted murder after a report presented by the armed forces. She spent 11 months in prison, suffering from depression and facing constant restrictions. Betty, a leader in the Inabuyog Women's Alliance, was arrested for alleged possessions of grenades, a clear case of planted evidence. She was separated from her family and community, facing the harsh realities of prison life. Both women's stories highlight the vulnerability of indigenous communities and human rights defenders to the injustices of the system. Their experiences expose the deep-rooted biases and the use of the legal system as a tool for silencing dissent. These are not just stories. These are real human experiences crushed by a system that prioritizes bureaucracy over justice.
Now that we are given some real-life situations of our fellow Filipinos, our team decided to interview Governor Russell Fante and Vice Governor Liza Jane Nolasco. It is because they represent student concerns, uphold accountability, and have experience addressing fairness, making them credible and informed voices on the topic of poor justice system. Let's hear what their thoughts and see what their insights they can share with us.
So isang magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Ako po si Russell Arfante from BSN 4A Major in Science. So ano ba yung masasabi ko tungkol sa poor justice system natin sa bansa natin, which is the Philippines. So So masasabi ko lang, nakakalungkot dahil sobrang daming justisya yung hindi na ibibigay sa dapat na bibigyan nito. So ano ba yung gusto kong sabihin? So bakit kapag mahirap ang isang tao, sobrang daling patawan nito ng parusa, pero kapag may nabibilang sa mga malalaking pangalan, malalaking pamilya, kilalang pamilya, bakit hindi natin maibigay yung karampatang hustisya, no? O yung mga karampatang parusa na nararapat para sa kanila? So doon natin makikita na sobrang down, no? O sobrang poor ng ating justice system dahil nagiging selective yung batas or yung nagpapalakad ng batas mismo. Dahil hindi nila napapagana ng maayos, hindi nabibigyan yung dapat mabigyan ng hustisya at meron silang pinapaboran. So yun, isang hamon yun sa current administration natin ngayon na maging patas tayo sa lahat ng tao. No? Even yung sarili natin, kung ina-admit natin na meron tayong pagkakamali, meron tayong nagawang krimen, meron tayong nagawang pagkakamali sa bayan, sa mga constituents natin, aminin na lang natin dahil wala namang mawala sa atin eh. Kumbaga, mas magigain pa natin yung trust natin ng public or magigain natin yung trust ng public dahil nagiging mapagtanggap tayo or na-admit natin yung mga pagkakamali na. So, yun yung hamon natin sa kanila na wag nang pagtakpan kung meron silang mga nagagawang krimen, kung sila ay nangungurakot, no? So, para naman masabi natin na credible yung justice na meron tayo.
For me, ang justice system sa atin dito sa Pilipinas ay hindi maganda or walang kwenta ang justice system na meron tayo dito sa Pilipinas dahil kitang-kita natin kung paano hindi nagkakaroon ng hustisya yung mga tao na ang sinisigaw nila ay hustisya, halimbawa na lamang yung mga namatayan nung sa extrajudicial killings, harap-harapan na pinapatay or tinataniman ng mga droga yung mga tao, lalo na yung mga taong mahihirap. Ngunit walang ginawa ang ating gobyerno or hindi man lang nabigyan ng hustisya dahil nga natatapalan ng pera ang mga nasa hukuman kung saan sila mismo na nandoon na namamahala sa justice system na meron tayo sa Pilipinas is hindi binibigyan ng hustisya yung mga nangyayari. And yung mga nakaupo sa pamahalaan, imbes na unan or solusyonan yung mga issue at bigyan ng hustisya is mas pinagpupulisan nila yung mga bagay na hindi naman dapat na pinagtutuunan ng pansin para tabunan yung mga malalaking issue na dapat natin kinakaharap. And also, makikita natin na kapag yung mga tao na mga mahihirap yung nasasakdal or may mga kaso, hindi ganun pinagtutuunan. Pero kapag yung mga mayayaman, parang ang dali lang sa kanila na makuha yung hustisya unlike sa mga tao na nasa laylayan.
Politicians, lawyers, and human rights advocates points a grim picture. Limited funding, overburdened courts, and inadequate legal education create a perfect storm. The poorest and most marginalized communities suffer the most. Without resources for proper legal representation, they became easy targets in a system designed to fail them. Let us break down the brutal truth about our justice system's breakdown. We're facing a perfect storm of systematic failures. Imagine a judicial landscape where just one serves 100,000 people, creating a massive case backlogs that rushes odds of timely justice.
The poor are trapped in a red tape where bail is a luxury they can afford. Public defenders submit. The legal process becomes legal from the wealthy. But it gets even darker. Our own guardians of justice are part of the problem. Police fabricate evidence like it's daily routine. Judges printing courtrooms like personal cash registers. Prosecutors manipulating case files with shocking impunity. This is just corruption. This is a calculated system designed to crush the dreams of ordinary Filipinos.
We can't stay silent. We need comprehensive legal reforms, investment in judicial technology, stronger public defender offices, and a complete overhaul of our current system. This isn't just about demanding change, it's about taking action. We can all contribute to building a fairer justice system. Here's how.
Support organizations. Donate to groups like the National Union of People's Lawyers and Kaisahan, who are tirelessly fighting for legal reform and human rights.
Spread awareness. Share this video, engage in conversations, and educate your community about the injustice between our justice system.
Volunteer your time, join organizations that provide legal aid, advocate for prisoners' rights, or work to improve access to justice for marginalized communities.
Demand accountability. Contact your elected officials and demand that they prioritize legal reforms and invest in a stronger and more equitable justice system.
Let's turn our anger and frustration into action. We can be the change we want to see in our justice system. Together, we can build a future where justice is not just a dream, but a reality for all Filipinos.
Break the cycle.
A simple action leads to a bigger change.
We demand change.
If justice is delayed, the justice is denied.
Justice is for everyone, not just for the rich.
Our system isn't just broken. It's destroying our lives. But change starts with awareness. With you watching this video, with each of us demanding for better. What do you think need to change in our justice system? Comment down below your ideas and together we can be the voice for those who has not been heard.